today?
Well, you know, we're looking forward to being fall. And people have said they'd like to know a nice fall salad that they could take to an event, or even for a family dinner or at home. So I think that we should do that. Simple but delicious, and hopefully you won't have to purchase too much. But one of the people have asked if we do something with fresh spinach.
Fresh spinach.
Yeah, the spinach is kind of the new thing now. Instead of, you know, iceberg lettuce is so traditional and has no nutritional value.
Yeah.
Where spinach is full of, you know what they say, what Popeye used to say, I'm strong to the finish because I eat my spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Oh, are we back, Mamie?
We're back.
Okay, I'm excited about this salad. Like I said before, people have requested that we do a fresh spinach. So what I've done is I've just gone to the local grocery store and I bought, I would not recommend a frozen spinach for this salad. You want a fresh spinach, and I'm using the baby spinach because it's so much nicer. So we're just gonna pour our spinach into a bowl like this, and this is what they kind of like a harvest type of a salads because it is fall. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of slices of red onion to your preference. Now some of you may not, and you may not even want to do it, but just put in some sliced onion like this, red onion. However, you could dice it if you don't want this big of a piece, but it's strictly up to you. We happen to like onion. So we're gonna put some onion in there, and then what we're gonna do, I have taken some mandarin oranges. Now I would suggest you can get really cheap mandarin oranges from China, but I recommend that you get like a Dole or an American-made mandarin orange. The reason is the cheaper ones fall apart and they make your salad mushy because you want a nice looking mandarin orange like this. But the thing about it is you want to drain your mandarin oranges really well.
Okay.
And this is 3 cans of mandarin oranges. Let me show you the can. Let me see what the can is. It is a 10.5 ounce can. So we've got the mandarin oranges in here, and I'm gonna put that on top of the orange of the onions. Now look how pretty it's starting to look already.
Okay, do oranges and onions actually go together?
Oh, definitely. They're almost like a marriage. Oh yeah. But you see how this is looking? This is so pretty. And you know what? You eat with your eyes. We all know that. So we've got mandarin oranges in there. And now this is something different. And I can only buy this at the produce part of my grocery store where they have the cut up fruits and things. And this is called pomegranate Perels. Now, pomegranate is very unique. It's not sweet, but it's not sour, but it's kind of tart, but it's really, really good. Plus, these are really good if you have kidney problems or maybe you're suffering from, I hate to say the word gout, but this is the kind of stuff you want. So we're gonna pour some of these fresh. Now just look at how this is looking. Isn't it beautiful? I'm not gonna use all of them, because they're a little bit, that's enough for that. Now, the other thing we're gonna use, and this again, it's gonna bring us color, is I'm gonna use some craisins. And again, when you're making this, make it according to your taste. So I'm gonna add a couple of handfuls of craisins. Just these, I buy these at Sam's because I use the craisins for a lot of things. But I'm just gonna add a couple of tablespoons of handfuls of that.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Look how it's looking.
That really looks fall, huh?
It is, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Now what I'm gonna do, the last thing I'm gonna do before, well not second to last, is pecans. Now what I did on these, now it's strictly optional. You can just toast these pecans without anything on them for about 10 minutes in a 300-degree oven, but watch them carefully because they do burn. But what I did, I wanted to kind of dress it up a little. So in my mixer this morning, I put 2 egg whites.
2 egg whites.
I put about a tablespoon of sugar.
1 tablespoon of sugar.
I put about a teaspoon of cinnamon.
1 teaspoon cinnamon.
Half a teaspoon of salt.
Half a teaspoon of salt.
And I put, what is that? I think that was it. And I mixed it in my mixer with my mixer here, with this part of the mixer, to almost where it was like a frothy egg whites, you know. So then I took my pecans, I poured it into a bowl, took my pecans and put it in the mixture, mixed it all together, put it in the oven, about a 325 oven, for about 20-25 minutes. Keep an eye on them because they'll cook fast. But anyway, this is what they look like when they're done. They're caramelized, and you know pecans, sugar-coated pecans are delicious. So anyway, we have a lot of these. I use these a lot in all kinds of salads that I make, not just this one, but a lot of salads. So I'm gonna add some of these. And like I say, it's strictly optional what you wanna do with these pecans, but I'm just gonna add some butter like that.
May I have a taste of one?
You may. Oh, yeah.
Magnifico.
Aren't they delicious? And they're just, you can eat them as a snack. So anyway, look how this is looking already.
Oh, gorgeous.
Is this already beautiful? So then what I've done here, and do it in this kind of a jar, because we're gonna make a fresh lime lemon vinaigrette, which is gonna go really nice with this salad. So I've squeezed 3 limes, and then I added, so that made about a half a cup of lime juice. Then I added a half a cup of olive oil to my jar, and then I added like a half a teaspoon of salt, and then I added about a tablespoon and a half of honey.
Oh, the little bear honey. Oh.
You can change. You can add more. You don't have to add any. And then I added a teaspoon of French's mustard to emulsify that. So then you take your jar, which is so nice, and you just shake it up like that to get your vinaigrette. Now what's nice about this vinaigrette is good for chicken, for fish, salads. There's a lot of things. This is delicious. It's got that. It's a little bit tart, but it's good. If you don't like it that tart, add a little more honey, but you don't really need to. The last thing that we're going to put in is, and I have it in the freezer because I don't want it to break down, is I've got some goat cheese. And I'm going to take my goat cheese.
Did you milk the goat?
Not quite.
Not quite.
Pretty close. So I'm just taking this goat cheese with my hands, and I'm going to crumble it up again. Hi, baby.
Hi.
How's it been?
I think it's been good. How about you?
Well, I'm okay. I just wish that the heat was subside here in Arizona.
I wish it would.
I mean, I'm sick and tired of 110, 112. This was the hottest summer on record, and no monsoon storms. Maybe a little bit of a spit now and then, but no torrential downpours. It's been so sad.
It's been fun.
My plants look like it. They're all dead.
Hey, listen, across the blocks and the neighborhoods, it's like there are dead saguaros. There are dead aloe vera.
Yeah.
They're just scorched. But,
well, Mimi, why are you wearing a cowboy hat today?
Well, because I wanted to.
Don't be offended at this.
Oh.
But Mimi, your earrings don't match.
They don't?
No. One is this kind of a, I don't know.
Stephanie made that one.
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah.
And then this one is red, but you're into fashion and you kind of look the same, but today you're kind of
I
out
was
of it.
out of it.
Yeah.
But I do have on my ring.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
You do. And any other rings? Yeah.
Yes, this is actually a real turquoise ring that I got in Silver City, New Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, well,
Okay.
but, and then this,
Yeah, this is a freebie.
is this from the boutique?
Boutique.
Of course.
Yeah. Boutique.
She's always wearing, but she gives that church boutique a lot of credit.
I do. I tell you what, when you go shopping in that looks just like a store, that for $5, and you can get anything you want. I mean, I just come out of there with, I'm ashamed.
I don't care.
But not too ashamed. Okay.
I don't care to wear other people's clothes. I know that's snobby of me,
I know, that's called pride. I
but
think.
if it doesn't have a Chico's label, I'm not interested, because that's my favorite.
That-
Mimi, this is delicious.
Oh, I needed water close because what? Oh, really nice until.
I mean it, this
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah, it is good.